Hi everybody, this is Sam. In this lesson, we have to learn how to write a quadratic function in the form f of x equal a multiplied by x minus h squared plus k. A quadratic function can be expressed as f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c, and there is a restriction says a cannot be equal 0. However, by completing the square, we can write the function. F of x. We can write the function f of x equal ax squared plus bx plus c in the form f of x equals a multiplied by x minus h squared plus k. Actually, this form is very useful for me because the vertex is easily recognized as h, the vertex easily recognized as h, comma, k. Here is minus. Take the opposite sign. Minus h will be h, and k as it is, k. So you have to change the sign of this value inside the brackets. If it is minus, you will write it positive. If it is positive, you will write it negative. But k, which is outside the complete square, write it down as it is, k. So this form is useful because it's easily to recognize the vertex of the quadratic function. So our target today is to change this form into this form, into this form. Let's learn how to change a polynomial form into a completing square form. Given that f of x equals x squared plus 8x plus 13. Question number 1, A. He asks about, write the function in the form f of x equals a multiplied by quantity x minus h squared plus k. The second question he asks about, identify the vertex. Identify the vertex, comma, axis of symmetry, comma, and minimum function value, value. Okay. Let's answer question number 1. F of x equals, first step, isolate x squared and 8x. X squared plus 8x plus 13. The constant is outside the brackets. Again, the first step, take the leading term and the linear term between brackets. Now, there is no square here. Just put them between parentheses and put the free term outside the brackets. Okay. Ask yourself, is there a common factor between x squared and 8? Yes, 1. We don't need to put it. Okay. Second step. Plus 13 as it is. Second step. Put x squared as it is, plus 8x as it is, and find a quantity called half b whole square. A equals 1, b equals 8, c equals 13. Half b squared, it means half multiplied 8 to the power 2. Half multiplied 8, you will get 4 to the power 2 is 16. So, add 16 plus 16 and minus 16. Okay. This has no effect. I'm sorry. You can say that this had the effect of adding 0 because 16 minus 16 is 0. This had the effect of adding 0 to the right hand side. Now, the second step. I mean, you did nothing. Adding 16, then minus 16, this has the effect of adding 0. And adding 0 doesn't change any side of the equation. Now, take minus 16 outside with its sign, because we are in the same side. X squared plus 8x plus 16 minus 16 plus 13. Okay. Now, x squared plus 8x plus 16 minus 13 plus minus 16 plus 13 is negative 3. Now you can notice that this is a complete square. Why? Bracket square minus 3. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 16 is 4. The middle term is positive, put positive. If we try to expand this quantity, first square, second square, 2 times first times second is 8x. So this is the required 4. This is the required 4. Now, let's answer the question. Remember with me, question number A, what he's asked about, put or write the function in the form I did it. The second thing he asks about is the vertex. We said the vertex, you can see that the vertex, we said take the opposite sign, positive 4 will be negative 4, and the number outside with its sign, negative 3. So the vertex is positive 4 and the negative 3. Good. This is the first question of B. Identify the vertex. I did. And you know that the curve is opened upward in XY plane. It's opened upward and shifted towards the left like this. And it cuts Y at 13. This is the vertex. And he asks about the axis of symmetry. The axis of symmetry, it has to pass through the vertex, like this. So this line is a vertical line. its equation is x equal -4. X equals -4. This is the axis of symmetry. And the minimum value of the function, when he asks about the minimum value of the function, he means the y value of the vertex, which is -3. So we answered all parts of this question. I hope that now you understand how to write a quadratic function, a polynomial quadratic function, in the form of completing square, f of x equal a times x minus h all squared plus k. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much, and see you later, also with the function. Thank you, bye.